Hello, 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 Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. And today I have a reading for you for the new, my nose is itchy. I have a reading for you for the new moon in April and the first 2 weeks of April. So what are we going to do, Scorpio? We've got the Fire Tarot. The Fire Tarot. The Fire Tarot. I'm using the Fire Tarot because it is a new moon in April, fire sign. Then I will start with a focus card from my collection of fine arts paintings, and then I will use as well the Sibilla and my runes. So let's start by mixing the cards for you, Scorpio. Let's take a concentrated look at what is going on. What is going on for the period of the first 2 weeks of April? What will we be seeing? Will we be seeing anything? Will anything happen? Of course, something will be happening. Let's see what's going to start happening. A focus card. Let's open the focus card and I'll show you that right away. La, 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 la. Well, what do we got here? Look at that. This is Accolade. It's called Accolade by Edmund Layton, and it's the rite of passage. It's a dubbing, you know, when a knight is dubbed. And this is conferring knighthood. These are ceremonies, a rite of passage. And receive honors. You will be receiving accolades, and you will be, that means, receiving accolades means that someone is going to tell you how wonderful you are and how far you've come and all the success that you have achieved. The petals of the flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5, okay, a 6th one came out. I'll put those together. And then the Sibilla cards will be acting as leaves around the petals. And I'll show you the tarot after I relay the Sibilla cards. Hey, Scorpio, come on in. The weather's fine. Come into my room. Enjoy. Enjoy. It's the same price whether you stay outside of my chat room or inside. There are no front seats that need paying here. Just come in, have a seat, relax, and join me. Let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, what do I see? What do I see? All right, now, first thing that I'm looking at. Let's look at the tarot first, okay? So the tarot, the 8 of Swords. The first 2-week period, ladies and gentlemen, the 8 of Swords. Scorpio. The 6 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. Whoop! Flying 10. Flying 10 of Pentacles, I might add. The flying 10 of Pentacles. Then we've got the 3 of Swords. Oh, the 3 of Swords. And then we have these 2 cards that came out together. One is the 9 of Wands. And then we've got the Empress, and the Empress is your guiding light. Look, Scorpio, you're going through a rough patch these first 2 weeks. You're going through a rough patch, and I'll tell you why. And if it weren't for this Empress, this creative element in your life, you'd really be going down hard. Let me tell you what I'm looking at. All right, first of all, I'm looking at a period where, and we're coming into the month, you know, the beginning of this month is, and we're here already, but the new moon is bringing us a moment when you are literally standing in your tracks. You're set in your ways and you're not moving. There's a bit of fear here. There's a bit of fear, and there is the fear may be due to a number of things. And one of the things that I'm looking at for you in terms of the fear is your financial situation. And that's very clear. It will come, it will start. I want to say will start coming up roses, but I didn't mean the roses, the flower. I do see that it's going to open. There'll be some, sunny days will be coming on your financial situation. But all in all, in the first 2 weeks is your preoccupation, your greatest concern is on your finances. Now, of course, this is all relative. I mean, people who earn millions then take a cut. For them, it's a serious situation. People who can't make it to, eat ends meet by the end of the month have a different take on what that means. So it's all relative, but there is a concern about a financial situation. Like I said, the sunny days will be coming. And the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. And here I'm seeing that you may have to go ask for a loan and ask for loans even. And you will get them, actually. Now I'm looking here at, because the loans do come in, because I have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles also is a card that is easing me into a situation, however, easing in the sense that the financial aid is coming. But right when I'm sitting pretty and my economic situation is a little more stabilized, I realize that I realize I'm talking like the Scorpio. I realize that here I am, I'm alone. All right. I'm alone. I mean, what did I do all that for? What was all that about? I ran circles around myself. For what? And you're reasoning with yourself. And this is normal. Of course, this is natural, because when you put so much effort into something, and when there's no one to share it with, especially when you reach success, you finally, and then you start it starts to hit the pit of your stomach. Okay. But then we've got this Nine of Wands. And Nine of Wands does talk. The Nine of Wands does talk of an extreme effort in trying to get out of that funk, out of that, almost that victimization period, that sense of being the victim and playing the victim. And you really have to pick yourself up from your bootstraps and get up. I'm telling you what the cards are saying to me. Just get up. And we do have this Empress here. You're very, very lucky, because the Empress is a fireball of energy. And the Empress is an extremely creative, look at the card. The Empress is an extremely creative card, that makes you get up and go, and make you almost got up and went, in the sense that you'll have so much energy in seeing your own life and lifestyle for what it is. Okay, that Empress is there to tell you that you'll be able to review what your true values are in your current situation in these first 2 weeks of the month. Remember, the focus card is on this rite of passage, this dubbing your knighthood. And how is a knight dubbed and conveyed, how bestowed knighthood? Because they have to go through courageous feats, and they save people and damsels in distress, and safeguard the kingdom. And they go through extreme situations of hardship, and they then get their prize. And this is how I see you, Scorpio. I'm seeing you go through it's as if you're going through the hoops. There's all these hoops, and you're running and you're jumping and you're going down and going up. Just like the military. When the military have to go, the servicemen have to train, and you're training for something, but you're not sure what it is, And then we have this beautiful Empress. And she does remind you that there is importance in doing it for a purpose, for a sharing, for someone. And at the same time, she allows you, the Empress, the energy of the Empress, to say and know. She says to you, Scorpio, Scorpio, this is what you do. You can accept that. If you can accept that this is what you do, you also need to accept the end goal, what becomes of you after you do that. And the Empress is there, and she continues and says to you, but you know, Scorpio, it's very easy for you to come to a different conclusion if you know that there will be a prize. Now I'm going to take one by one these Vera Sibilla cards to show you the other sides to this story. There's the Amalato, the ill one, and the Domestico, the house domestic. And these two cards do talk of that energy of really striving. You're striving to make, I can't even say ends meet, because it's not really ends meet. It's not like you're on the street, you know. I see that there is something, you have your image of success, or even just of barely living. You have this image, and you do not want to get out of that image, because this is what you've had all along, and this is what you're used to, and this is this and this and this. Very little flexibility, very little desire to change. And because the first card was that Eight of Swords, and you do want to stay in that place, you want to stay with that, you know, job, and you want to. And so what I'm seeing here is this not expressing any of your doubts or your difficulties with others. You're keeping it in. That is harboring ill will inside of you. Let's take a look at the rest. I've got here malinconia. This is melancholy, looking towards the past, really. And then I have this giovane fanciulla, which is the virgin of the deck. And it is as if, you know, the way we were. And this sort of nostalgia permeates your soul and your bones. And you look at the way we were, and it's almost as if I'm seeing, no matter what age you are, Scorpio, it's almost as if you're mulling over, oh my God, I'm getting old. You know, this sort of victimization. I can't even call it victimization, but I think you understand what I mean. And feeling sorry for yourself, a pity party, you know, that kind of thing. And then we have here the military man, serviceman, militare, and then we've got this card, superbia, vanity. And I can see, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends, that just to keep it into yourself, you're not wanting anyone else to know what you're truly going through, you do not tell anyone. And oftentimes in these 2 weeks, you do suffer in silence. And I'm seeing that as pain, as pain, as wanting to use the pain as a measure of having earned something that you didn't have before. You know, pain and gain, the idea of pain and gain as a sort of energetic force towards something that you want to achieve. Very, 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 very conflicting within yourself. And then I have this widower, vedovo, and pensiero, thought. And these are, you know, it's the idea of you, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends, mourning a better time, mourning youth, mourning a time of innocence, mourning, you know, so there's this thought about wanting, you don't even know what, you know. And I'm seeing the prelude here to a period of complete change. You'll get to this, you will receive the accolades, and then you take your knight suit off. The armor is gone. There is no more protection. You are ready for battle. Now listen to my words. That's a contradiction in terms. I take off my battle gear, I take off my armor, and I'm now ready for battle. Meaning that you become transparent, you open, and you truly open your soul. Now I have two other cards, nemica, female enemy, and amore. Now, this is the energy of this female enemy. I usually call this card, excuse me, I always call this card the bitch, but I'm not seeing her as the bitch. I'm seeing this card as telling you with love that this is a period that you are so afraid of what other people will think of you because of your insuccess, because of your failures, because of your shortcomings. And I'm seeing this as a significant other, a person who's very important to you. You don't want them to see you as littler than you are or were. And so it's so important for you to get to this. Then you will be the one to decide, now I can take my armor off because I have done it. Very, very, very powerful, Scorpio. A very, very, it's a true battle. You are waging a true battle with yourself. Let's take the runes and see what they have to say. Waging a true battle with yourself. Well, now we've got a mixture here. It looks like an upset stomach. You know, these runes that look like an upset stomach. First of all, we have Perdro, and Perdro is Merkstave. Perdro Merkstave talks about you going through this ritual, this passage, this experience, doing it as if you have to, without thinking. Because you're drawn, it's like it's centrifugal force. There's a pull. There's something that's pulling you. This huge magnet that's pulling you, because you want to be able to go through a cycle where at the end there is joy. It's bringing you joy. This how can I say, this sufferance, the suffering is bringing you to a place because you know, and you do know, that this is the ultimate moment when you can finally say, okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I can now be, period. Be, I can be. It's my time to be. You know, it's my time to be, the Scorpio tells himself and herself. I have eyed wise open here with Keynote's bright stave. You see exactly what is happening. You are going through it. If, you know, you're walking on hot coals and you know they're going to burn, but you're going. You're doing it because you know what you want. And it's so strong. There is a strong side of hurt and pain and suffering, but there is a very strong side of strength, hardening, spiritual trust that you have, because your trust is going to bring you to the ultimate goal of being able to be yourself. Now I have Isa, and that's what Isa is all about. Isa is telling you that you're going to want to be yourself. You will be yourself. Iwatts tells you that you are protected. Even if you walk on those coals, Scorpio, you will be fine. You will be fine. We've got you. We've got your back. Therese here is telling you that it's going to be a difficult road, and it is a difficult road because you yourself are bringing yourself toward it, and it's something you have to absolutely do, and there is Manat's Merkstave that tells you that even you, in relation to another, I'm just ready to, I have to blow my nose. I'm going to sneeze. I hope I can wait till the end without sneezing. The Manat's Merkstave tells you that this is a period, it's as if you're on a pilgrimage, a long, hard, harsh road, and those around you are unable to help you. They are truly unable to help you. And they will feel it, and you will feel the pain as well because of that. Now, there's one other room, one last room, Ingvat's, and Ingvat's tells us that this rite of passage, this spiritual journey, this harsh spiritual journey, is the key to you being able to then take away your armor and weapons. Put your weapons down. You don't need to defend yourself anymore, Scorpio. I do hope this was of help to you, Scorpio. Ladies and gentlemen, do like and share my videos if you enjoy them, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.